Good afternoon, everyone, and thanks for choosing Emonews. On behalf of all of us at Emonews, we send deepest condolences to the family and friends of Mr. Eric Anthony Eugene, also known as Rufus. We pray that God strengthen you as you go through a time of mourning, and we thank you for choosing Emonews. As you are well aware, there will be no viewing of the body. So at this time, I will read the eulogy. He will be missed by many. Eric Anthony Eugene, also known as Rufus, Scampo, or Tot, was born in Glanville in Portsmouth, Dominica on July 27, 1936 to Albert Eugene and Louisa Sango. He lived in Glanville where he met our Mont Veron till 1960 when he traveled to the United Kingdom. Dad left his wife in Dominica with their first two children, Frank and Jessica, to come to England, where he settled in London to make a better life for himself and his family, which now included Michael, Ruth, and Jennifer. During his time in England, he took various jobs, working in factories and on building sites, eventually picking up and learning craft trades of cabinet making and upholstery, of which he eventually retired as an upholsterer. He traveled back to Dominica in 1984 to build the house he would eventually live in, and following its completion, he made the decision to return to Dominica in September 1989 and remained there until his death, never returning to visit the UK. In his youth, Dad was a keen fisherman and loved to be out on the sea, a trait that both his children and grandchildren seem to have inherited. Dad's love of the sea was evident in that he even built a boat on his early return back to Dominica called Easy Mover, of which one of his grandsons refused anyone to touch when he first visited Dominica as a youngster. During his lifetime, our dad was known for throwing parties and loved playing music and entertaining. He liked to meet up with friends and enjoyed his beer and bush rum, opening his and our mom's own bar called V&R Restaurant on Ross Boulevard. He loved old movies, Western movies that is, and liked to wear cowboy hats, and was often found sat watching Bonanza and the High Chaparral on TV. He also liked to watch wrestling, his favorite wrestler being Big Daddy back in the UK and The Rock here in Dominica. Our dad was short in stature but big in personality, a man of fun and laughter. He always had some story to tell, whether about life growing up in Dominica or things that happened whilst living in the UK. Dad lived a simple life and was at his happiest here back home in Dominica. Our dad leaves behind 6 children, 15 grandchildren, 13 great-grandchildren. He will be missed by many. And that was the eulogy of Eric Anthony Eugene, also known as Rufus, Scampo, or Tot. Okay, we have a little misunderstanding with the time. Apparently we will begin at 3, so I'm going to cut off the live and then I will start back again at 2:55. So thanks for joining, and once again we do apologize for the inconvenience. So once again we will reconvene this live at 2:55 as the service is scheduled to begin at 3 o'clock. Thanks for understanding.